Homegrown Heroes is back, and this year I've got a new recruit.
Kia ora touch whānau, it's time to nominate the unsung volunteers who put the mahi in for the sport we love.
Enter them now for the chance to win $5,000 for their touch community.
Kia ora team, George here from Touch NZ. Now we all enjoy a bit of touch, but without a proper warm-up, the chances of being injured are massively increased. So to keep you on the field and out of the emergency room, Touch NZ have made a short and easy warm-up series for all levels, proven to lower the chance of injury by close to 50%. So head on over to our site and check them out. Play safe, play smart.
E te iwi nau mai, haere mai, hoki mai ki tēnei papahotanga a Whakaata Māori. Luke, last game, where's it all gone? It just feels like we started in 5 games already on to the 6th and final live stream game for day 1 of the 2024 Bunnings Youth Touch Nationals here at Pullman Park in the beautiful Taranaki. And this game is our first game of the live stream for our under-16s boys grade. And this is between the Taranaki under-16 and the Bay of Plenty under-16 boys. Great team of referees for this game. We have Caitlin Kimpton, Kalina Rua and Thomas Pilkington. Now, talk about different ends of the spectrum. We've got 2 of the young, incredible Wahine Kaiwawa here in front of us. Caitlin Kimpton, black badge, which is the highest level badge you can get in the refereeing business. And with her we have Kalina Rua, who is the daughter of the beautiful Liz Rua, a referee for many, many years, and the incredible Hulk himself, the amazing Hari Rua. In front of us we see the Taranaki under-16 boys team, Luke.
Yeah, in this team here, we've got a number of names to look out for, but just to mention a couple, Jermaine Matic, Tai Taugaga, Richie Van Pra, and the coach. He's returned to counties here for this tournament, Dave Te Whare, managed by Misty Murray, and the Bay of Plenty under-16 boys, Mike?
Yeah, key names there, Makaire, Bethel, Hale, Collier, Tepa and Conroy. 2 Colliers there. Nona, and then ably coached by Hamiora and assisted by Erina. Last of our games, I love the under-16 boys games. Not only are they like 10,000 miles an hour, but sometimes I don't think they know what they're about to do because they are just so reactive to what's in front of them. This is going to be a hot game. We're really looking forward to finishing on a great note with this game between the Taranaki under-16 and Bay of Plenty under-16 teams. Taranaki get us started in this game.
Yes,
Big 7 metres to start with there, Luke.
Yeah, you can see the Bay of Plenty team have been using a wave defence where the first line of 3 would come up, then the second line and the third line. Wellington here, looking for an attacking play. Classy finish, but just as equal, a very good touch there by the number 7 from Bay of Plenty, Shea Collier.
I was about to say to you in the break, I don't think we've had a game on the live stream today where there's been a touchdown scored in the first set, and this is another in that situation. Good work from Bay of Plenty. Taranaki trying to attack the left-hand corner there. Good start here from Bay of Plenty. Nice width. Second touch all the way up to the 10-metre line. Good work.
Yeah, I really like what the Bay did there. They took one drive on the far side, and then every receiver of the pass were going forward and looking to pass the ball rather than just playing laterally.
Nice penetration there from Emery into the, oh no, that wasn't Emery, Mato into the Taranaki defensive line. No touchdown come from that, but good work. Looking forward to seeing more of him, as well as Ryland Emery. Taranaki now giving it as good as they're getting it. Good set through the middle. Lucky there for the number 7. Damon for Taranaki. Thought that the defensive player might have been offside, Luke, but referee said he was all good.
Yeah, probably some good listening skills there by Dante Manhinnick. Listening to the referee, and I imagine he would have called it onside, and he reached out and made that touch. As we come to Bay of Plenty now, hot on attack. Couple of switches there. Number 6, losing the count there. Number 6 was the touch. Pa Ono, touch number 6. So now Wellington have an opportunity to go forward through the field, get a fresh set of players on. And just while we're talking here, Maya, a big welcome, no mai haere mai, and a big kia ora to all our viewers locally, nationally, and internationally. It's great to have the Queensland Maori team here, and the under-16 girls and under-18 girls grade. And I'm sure there's plenty of whānau over in Australia watching.
Had the privilege of watching the Queensland under-18 girls in the first game that I was here for today, and they just come with that Aussie pace, everything at 1,000 miles an hour. So they were up against the Manawatu 18 girls. I wasn't quite there for the result. It was a good game, all the rest. I actually got it wrong when I seen the surname Pilkington for one of our Kaiwawa. I thought it was Dad, but it's not. It's Son, and he is a physical specimen. Really, really good referee. One thing I really like about him is he uses his presence, his physical presence to get a good 7-metre line, good communicator, super quick and fitter than pretty much everyone. Thomas Pilkington. Do you see him at the top of your screen there? Fantastic referee. Six touch, sort of end-to-end footy, not too much happening at the end of the sets, Luke, feeling each other out.
Yeah, touch on again. I think both teams now have just miscounted. Maybe just need a bit more communication. Taranaki, before I did say Wellington, it's Taranaki. Those colours got me. And I'm sure Dean Heat, Kaka and the rest of the Taranaki whānau will let me know. But as we can see there, a turnover. The call there looks to be oa te maka, or off the mark. Now Taranaki will have their opportunity to have a strike at the line.
With regards to the count, Luke, how much responsibility when you were playing, or when you are playing, do you think is on the onus of the teams versus on the onus of the ref to communicate what the touch is?
Yeah, 100% on the teams, mate. I was a winger and I wasn't too fast, I wasn't too fit, couldn't dive, couldn't do anything, so I had to use my waha, my voice. But, you know, if you can have someone out there keeping that count, communicating regularly, be it on offence or defence, it can only be beneficial for your group. So, you know, when you're losing track, you know, I think you put that responsibility, and the coaches, I'm sure, would have said that to their team. So, yeah.
Even contest so far, Luke, between these two teams, getting to the other end without too much fuss. Just losing count, as we said, a couple of times. Taranaki now with 2 left up their sleeve. Setting up here with a really good drive from the number 8. As we see there, Damont scoops it up, gets it to the... Oh, nice try. Great, touch. Nice touch there from Conroy. Damon, I knew that name was ringing a bell, and then I looked to the bottom of the team sheet, and we see assistant coach Trask Damon. Now, I'm sure everyone knows who I'm talking about. An incredible player for Taranaki for many years, and then on to New Zealand, both at the age group and open levels. Winner of a World Cup. Winner of a couple of World Cups, I actually think. And he was so you just think nothing's going to happen, and in the next minute he's gone and you're still looking to see where he is. He was an incredible player to ref, and he's a great man.
So if you are the owner of a blue
Bay of Plenty now, attacking the line. Can see what they're trying to achieve there, and they're running it really well. That was good by the Wellington defender to get up and force that short ball and get in the channel there, so they couldn't get that pass through. But you can see what Bay of Plenty are trying. And I wouldn't be surprised if they go back to that play, although it looks like they might be setting up for a sweep here. Interesting, I was having a conversation earlier with Connor Pamatatoa about the discipline, that if something's working, go back to it and give it a go. But the exuberance of youth, and they see a lot of tries via different type of attacking plays, and so they'll go all over the place. But they're giving it a go, and they're enjoying playing, and you see the smiles on their faces, and sometimes not so smiley if it doesn't work. But that's the good thing about touch, the great thing about touch, and we see it here on the under-16 boys as Taranaki come through the field.
Yeah, totally agree. That's definitely one of our mottos back in the valley, was to milk the cow until it stopped producing milk. As we see the number 12 from Taranaki gets in nice and easy. Oh, what hustle. Oh, the referee said ball down first. I love to see the replay. That must have been super tight between the number 1 from Bay of Plenty, Brooklyn Bethel, and the number 1 from Taranaki. As we see here, the number 12 getting through. Isaiah. Oh, was that an early touch, do we think? I talked about the quality of refereeing that Caitlin is in terms of her ability, and we just seen it then. From 70 metres away, I very easily got that wrong and thought it was a touch, and she is in the perfect place. You could not have picked a better place to be able to see exactly that. Yes, the defensive player did make the touch, but it was early. Great call, play on, play through, try. He piro tuatahi, mo Taranaki, 1-0 up against Bay of Plenty.
There goes that same play again, that we've seen a number of times today with the 32 wrap play and looking to play out the back as they did there. And it's good, they're trying things, they're trying to give it a go. Be interesting to see what the coaches' corridors are at half time. You know, there's 5 minutes to go, and I'm pretty sure they'll be looking at completing these sets, building some pressure, and applying some of those moves. As we see the number 4 here from the Bay of Plenty, Rylan Emery working in tandem with Dante Manhinnick. Little follow play again. Must have seen something there. I think that's the second or third follow play we've seen.
The Taranaki coach probably disappointed. There wasn't really much being thrown at them from Bay of Plenty, but just unfortunately gave away a 6 again. Starting off with a bit of a quickie. Ooh, footwork. Thought he's going to throw that left to right then, just a casual 25 metres.
Yeah, and she's interesting to see that. I mean, it was obviously early in the set and probably run a high-risk play, checking the long ball, but set up for the same play with a follow play, but through the dummy. And I guess waiting for that possibility. I think if the winger can stand with a little bit of depth and a little bit deeper, there could be some opportunities there for him to get a finish. But I'm pretty sure the Bay will keep on trying and working at that.
Yeah, probably missed opportunity from Bay of Plenty, but equally good defence from Taranaki. Bay of Plenty had a couple of sets. Ooh, now we just see a little bit of that energy creeping into the game. A nice touch, we'll refer to it as.
Yep. Yeah. Kaharawa, heavy touch, but the referee said play on.
Oh, what a line. It's almost like a great rugby league line, that line there, Luke.
Yeah, Case Raven with the finish there. And a great line that he did run. The dummy half there picking up, checking back, first save, a bit too big a gap there for the second saver to come and make that touch, and he took it with 2 hands.
Yep, that perfect angle.
Takes the score to 2-0, Taranaki, with just over 4 minutes to play.
Bit of a surprise. I didn't think this would be the way the game went. So it's great to see. Taranaki have come out here to play. Got the early ascendancy as they get on the outside. I almost thought there was going to be a slam dunk. I think the ball was just about to fall out of his hand, so he had to do something like that. Good hit back here from Bay of Plenty as we see this is just a beautiful pass. Gets the player on the outside of his defender, and with that space and his speed, easily gets the ball down for Bay of Plenty's first try. One back, 2-1 Taranaki. Game on.
Yeah, what I liked there, Maya, was the work off the ball. He gave a little bounce out there before he received the pass, and that gave him that extra space to get the ball down around his link. As you see, as you just said, 2-1. Taranaki will be looking to get a try here. Alternatively, Bay of Plenty will be looking for that stopper. Damon and Mauri here. Look for a quickie type play early in the set. So they'll be looking at running a sequence here. You may see a sweep or someone coming down the lane.
Oh, the length. Beautiful length. Great positioning from referee Rua. As we see, Taranaki might have been the skipper. Number 7. Damon, get this ball. Gets on the outside, and just look at the length, which executes this try perfectly. Just gets on the outside, puts it in the outside hand, reaches out, doesn't go past the white line, puts it on the dot. Beautiful touchdown, 3-1. Luke with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, that was an interesting setup there by Taranaki, and you know, it was interesting in that they were setting up for a 32 peel play, but he never actually came close to the ruck. Your traditional play, he stayed a bit wider, was outside that first saver, and that gave him more than enough room with a good finisher, with the good finisher that he is, and he got the goods off it. So you see the Bay of Plenty now looking for an attack with a long ball right to left, and that's good defense from Taranaki.
Here we go, Bay of Plenty. 1 minute 30 to go. Fresh set, 10 metres off the 7 metre line. Hopefully, they just need an organiser here. We really want to see Bay of Plenty. Just have someone put their hand up, organise the troops, let them know what we're doing, whereabouts in the field we need to get to. See, just calmly getting into the right spot, no rush. Oof. I liked what he did to number 3 there, just a little shimmy before he went and rolled the ball, got the other defender up, almost had them both up there, making it a little bit easier for the dummy half to make the right decision. 33 peel, staying left-hand side.
Yeah, that's good defence there from Taranaki. They'll be looking to get a good strong set here to finish up the half. As you can see, Bay of Plenty applying some pressure through their defence. And what a good half it's been. Taranaki up, but Bay of Plenty staying in the fight. And just as we saw in that last set there, they're still threatening the line. And looking forward to the second half. Maya, what do you think the coaches will be thinking or saying to their team? What messages will they be giving?
From the Taranaki coach, I'm pretty happy, and that's just not with the score, but I think with what they've achieved on the end of their sets, their defence has been fantastic. So I'd just be saying more the same with the defence. Continue to be accurate through the middle of the field, and then express yourself down the other end. For Bay of Plenty, if I was the coach, I'd probably be giving them moves as they go out onto the field, as those fresh shuds go out, as we see. The ball go to ground as we hear the hooter in the background. Taranaki take a 3-1 lead into the first half against Bay of Plenty of this last game of the under-16s grade.
Homegrown Heroes is back, and this year I've got a new recruit.
Kia ora touch whānau, it's time to nominate the unsung volunteers who put the mahi in for the sport we love.
Enter them now for the chance to win $5,000 for their touch community.
Kia ora team, George here from Touch NZ. Now we all enjoy a bit of touch, but without a proper warm-up, the chances of being injured are massively increased. So to keep you on the field and out of the emergency room, Touch NZ have made a short and easy warm-up series for all levels. proven to lower the chance of injury by close to 50%. So head on over to our site and check them out. Play safe, play smart.
No mai hoki mai te iwi. Look, last of our live stream games, we see the score there, 3-1, Taranaki up, and definitely that score reflects what we saw in the first half, particularly with the defence that we saw from Taranaki. Your thoughts on the first half, mate?
Yeah, I think it was a game. There was a few unforced errors in there, and but I think the score probably reflects, the field position and the ball position, the field territory. As you can see, a couple of tries here from the Taranaki. This is a really good play and really good line there as well to get that dot down there. And as we'll see here, the number 12, just the way they engaged that first saver. The number 6, Case Raven, running a beautiful line, and as we saw, getting the goods. The Bay of Plenty try here, again off a quickie, but this movement off the ball by the number 1, Brooklyn Bethel, was exceptional. And to round off the half with the third try, Taranaki, again, what I'm actually really liking here, Maya, is their finishing prowess. Their dives getting nice and low, getting to the outside of their player, ball in the correct hand. As we just saw there at halftime, the referees, all the teams in their huddles, the coaches addressing their teams, but the referees as well. What would they be discussing in that little hui?
Yeah, generally at the halftime break, the referees are just talking about any trends that popped up in terms of what we've been seeing in the game and what in our processes that we probably need to make adjustments to. So if we're noticing that there's quite a lot happening in the turnover of the ball and the first 7 metres is quite squashed, then we might talk about the sideline referee really needed to work hard to that winger and link in that first touch in particular. Just stuff like that. Anything that we can help to benefit the game in the second half, anything, just like the teams that we can do better in that second half. A lot of times what I was doing was and telling the other two ref, you take the first half of this half and then I'll be ready for the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, as you see Taranaki coming through the field, a really good first 2 sets, and we'll get a bit of a good drive coming off the back end, a bit of a sponging shape there by Bay of Plenty that they've put out, which basically means retrieving to the line. A long stretch on that dive by the number 4, Jerome Tamatea, and that was equally good defence by the link. So a good set end to end, and now Bay of Plenty back in charge of the ball.
It really surprised me in the mixed game, first 2 mixed games, that there weren't that many long balls. And then we got to our female games and there were more long balls than we've seen in either of these 2 male games and the mixed games, which has really, really surprised me. A lot of the play we've seen from both of the male games, the Otago game earlier, and this game is quickies and step backs into the middle. And I wouldn't quite call that a long ball, but that's the first time in a while we're seeing the ball get out to the wing.
Yeah, none from 5 at the moment. As you can see, a simple quickie play there, and then just probably playing with numbers, and the winger was a bit close in. The number 2 for Taranaki getting in and getting the goods there, dry hand. So a good finish from him, a good long ball as well. There we go, we see it, Maya, and the results show for themselves.
Coach will be really happy with Taranaki, a really good first set of defence, continue to be accurate through the orange zone, and then just finished off with a pretty simple try, and you can't really ask for anything more. He'll be stoked with the boys. Taranaki up 4-1. Bay of Plenty, however, down on their attacking line. Again, we're just seeing this a little bit too often where they almost have to pull back and start again rather than running into things with momentum. And then we see the effects of that wind all the time in that top left-hand corner. For teams running left to right, that wind just has a bit of effect when they're throwing long balls to that corner.
Yeah, traditionally here at Bridgeform Park, always in the afternoon, the wind picks up in quite a big plains here. But it actually started off with a little bit of a breeze this morning. It's just picked up more and more, and it's got quite a bit of momentum behind it at this stage. Funny that you mentioned limited long balls, and we've already just seen 2 in the last 2 passages of play. But just on that, just want to put a key note out to the major partners for TNZ running the 2024 Youth National Touch Championships. Principal partner, Bunnings Warehouse. We also have, just as Taranaki get another dot down, SAS, Silver Fern, ASICS, Trillian Trust, and Whakaata Māori. But let's just go through that again on the replay. There goes the dummy. Back to the open. It was a really good dummy there by the number 7 for Taranaki. The captain, Damon, again. And that now takes the lead out to 5-1. A really good start, really strong start here from Taranaki.
Yeah, and just simple. Nothing amazing about it other than just simple and solid. Good defence, good yards. Set up nicely on the last. And as you've seen, he just picked it up, loaded up on their left-hand side, wait for the defender to make a decision, and just an excellent decision from the attacker. Taranaki very, very sharp and well drilled so far as we creep into the 5th minute of the second half. And again, just into their work. Ooh. Good work there in the ruck. I like that call. Strong position by the attacker. Unfortunately, the defender lost his footing. And here we have Taranaki with a fresh set. They're going to be pretty lethal here. Oh, the stretch out. Yeah. Great teamwork there from Thomas Pilkington, Luke.
Yeah, very smart play. Cade Davis there from Taranaki, pulling up the number 1 from Bay of Plenty, Brooklyn Bethel, and then going across and getting the link and punishing what we call a punisher, doing a cookie on the link. But by bringing up that other middle, what he did was create a scenario where there was no saver that could come and help out. So, well done. Good try. The lead now is at 6-1, Taranaki.
Yeah, shout out to Case Raven there. Was the dummy half and that. Unsung hero, the dummy half pass and that. Everything is off that dummy half's timing. If they're a second too late, their ball's on there for a second too long, then the person doing the quickie has lost any opportunity. So, good work there from Case Raven. All the Taranaki boys, and again, just robotically back into their work. Great set of defence, now into their yards, fresh legs on, get back to the middle, looking for a scoop, and now they just make the defenders make decisions, and they'll make the right ones off it. As we see straight through the middle, Jerome Tamatea setting up the 7th try for Taranaki. Here he is, Jerome. Uses his pace, makes the defenders make a decision. Beautiful step off his left foot. And simple as you can get for the always in support, number 5, Taj Tolgaga.
Yeah, good finish there. And what a left foot that we did see by the Taranaki half or dummy half. We see Bay of Plenty here. They probably just need to consolidate a little bit. Get a good finish here on the back end of this set. And with that being touch 4, they'll be looking to have one more go and either score a try here or finish the ball on their side of the box. As we see there, Paono, touch number 6. Now Taranaki have the ball and change over possession. That's a good first drive there by the number 6, Hale. But Bay of Plenty through the first bit of the second half have been working well for the first 3 touches. What they'll be looking to do is finish the set well as well. Touch 4, touch 5.
He had me falling over too. It's almost like deja vu, right? Groundhog Day every time that Taranaki get the ball up the sideline, fresh legs on, back to the middle, have a pick, wait for the defenders to make a decision and see what happens. Good defence that time. Good resilience there shown by Bay of Plenty. Fortunately, ball to ground. Taranaki straight into it. Look at this turnover. Oh, great chase down. Great touch there from the winger from Bay of Plenty. Number 14 was in front of him and just caught him down. That's great effort there, just not giving up from the winger from Bay of Plenty, Luke.
Yeah, that's what you want to see out of your players right until the very end of the game. Effort on effort. I would like to give that's a try there.
That was a very nonchalant try there.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the work from Winston Sanford has unravelled in the middle here.
All right, there's the honesty there. Oh, they thought it was a touch, but we just saw the long flick pass back to halfway, caught us off guard a little bit. But now the lead extends to 8-1. Taranaki have really listened to what their coaches had to say at half-time and just played a simple game plan, but been disciplined in what they're trying to execute.
Yeah, we use the word simple, and it seems to suggest that there's something lesser than in it, but it's the perfect game plan for these boys. Drill it into them so they all know what they're doing, and they've executed perfectly. It's now Bay of Plenty, just for a little follow play. I think they might...
Yeah. Interesting, Bay of Plenty ran a similar play in the first half, and they committed the Taranaki player to a strong corner, and then they went the other way and looking for a follow play. Good defense on that occasion, but I think that's what the Bay of Plenty coaches or players would have picked up on.
Again, Taranaki, strong defense. All connected. They just look like a really well-drilled wall, don't they? The outside player always has their back, chasing out. And we have another sweep play again. Yeah, really good defense there from Taranaki once again. Pretty dominant, both ends of the field. Back into the... Ooh. What happened there, Luke?
Maybe stepping over the ball. What's that call? But Bay of Plenty back with possession now. Looking for another little strike. I think the last 3 attempts they've done little sneaky follow plays. Let's see if they look to go a bit wider or a bit longer here.
Not sure if it's coincidence or not, but the defending wingers at that top corner seem to be in a lot, and maybe the coaches have understood the conditions really well and know that it's very hard to throw a long ball that way to that corner. And if so, then that's really, really smart by all the coaches that were seen out here today, because they all seem to be doing the same thing.
Yeah. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to the Bay of Plenty coach. I mean, it didn't work out, but what they did is they innovated. So I always got taught something innovation, not imitation. But they went away from the box, and they tried a settle pattern away from their box. And so well done to that coaching team that gave that a go. It didn't quite work out, but I love seeing innovation in our game.
Innovation, not invitation, eh?
Imitation.
Oh.
Not invitation.
I was going to say. Imitation. Much better set of defense there from Bay of Plenty. Really, really good. And like you talked about in the previous game, and just looking down at the Bay of Plenty box, the comms coming out from the box. The boys have not given up at all, still got each other's back, nice and loud, encouraging each other on. As we see here, the number 1. Good injection of pace, good injection of energy there. Shea Collier now, working with Bethel. As we see Collier, strong drive. Bethel with the pick, goes short side, might get a 6 again. Does the ref say? Yep, 6 again, good work there. Just a lot more intent, a lot clearer on what they're both doing, on the same page. Hopefully these two can work their way into the middle. Bethel now with Mikaere. Oh, beautiful little play. Shea Collier just sat out on the wing. He knew where he was coming into. It's a nice little play here. 33 Peel. Went to the passive. Lovely line. Great work there from Shea Collier. That's really, really good work from Bay of Plenty. Got to see that. Good set of defence prior to that. Solid set of yards. Got a repeat set. And got the touchdown 8-2.
Yeah, I think persistence paid off in that one, Maya. And well done. Well done to the team for getting that one over the line. Some really good lines. And I think that's made with the platform that was set. But also, as we see another try by Taranaki, also by the line runners. What I really liked here was a little dummy on the inside with the follow play, and it just holds up the defense. Nice little ball there. Short pass.
Oh, the defender was so close. I can't believe he didn't get the touch. Game of inches. 9-2. 2 minutes to go. Taranaki well in control. Deserved lead. Very dominant performance in all aspects of the game. But as we just seen in that last set from Bay of Plenty, they're still coming. Got their second touchdown, a set ago. They're hungry now in the middle. Dante. Mahinanik. Here he is, hands on the ball. Emery. Back to him. Oh, so close. Good work, though, from the Bay of Plenty attack.
Yeah, good attack there, and equally as good defence as well, Maya. It looks like both these teams have been practicing and working on their systems and their structures. So well done to all their coaches and all their parents for getting them to the trainings. Looks like we've stepped out there. And a very big mihi to all the volunteers that are doing all their hard work in all of the provinces. We have 19 provinces here this weekend and the Queensland Mauri. So going to be a great weekend if you're in and around Taranaki, Papakura or South Auckland. Come on down and enjoy some quality touch. 2 more days, day 2 tomorrow, and then we'll have finals on Sunday.
Just crept into the last minute here at Pullman Park in Takanini. As Bay of Plenty come out to this right-hand side. Touchdown, or good hustle there from the Taranaki player. The 6th and final game of the live stream feed for day 1. Don't worry, there's more where that comes from, and it gets better each day. Day 2 tomorrow, be back, same time, same place. We'll have another 6 great games with all of our talented rangatahi. From around the motu, is Taranaki hot on attack here.
And there we go. Turnover, Bay of Plenty with the last bit of possession. Just a quick shout out. Thank you, Maya. Thank you to all the team here for having me on the commentary. As we take over to Maya, take it over to you, Maya, to close this out.
Nō reira, kua oti wā mātou mahi I tēnei rā, ki ngā kai whakahaere, ngā kai tautoko, me ngā kai whakataitai. Kia haumaru tā koutou hokinga ki o koutou kāinga. Tēnā koutou ngā kai mā takitaki I tā koutou tūhono mai. Noho ora mai. Ka kitea pōpō whānau.
Homegrown Heroes is back, and this year I've got a new recruit.
Kia ora touch whānau, it's time to nominate the unsung volunteers who put the mahi in for the sport we love.
Enter them now for the chance to win $5,000 for their touch community.